wisdom will now gravitate and want to use and pick up wisdom and want to use it also. Now you've got a conglomerate of wisdom users that builds a righteous power of energy around you. That's what you see that you stand across the four corners of the earth that make up the elect, which will make up the strong heads of those men. Because wisdom will be used.
And you need a wise, like Wisdom of Solomon 6, it talks about a government rule order. You need, in order for there to be success from a righteous government, you have to have a true wisdom. And which you govern according to the scriptures, the law. That's where you're going to succeed at. Because you would have righteous judges to be able to judge matters, right? You'd be able to have elders that could give advice. You'd be able to have officers that protect, for the citizens that live under a jurisdiction. You know, you have a welfare system for the have-nots.
Yep. You wouldn't have the homeless, the poor. People wouldn't be hungry because you would have, like you said, a welfare system. Yeah.
You have all these different things.
A house, the Most High law is so righteous that when if your husband died for some reason, say he was a wicked dude, he was a guy, that's usually how death comes about, right? Well, you still are set up. Your family still doesn't have to care for you. You have a welfare system set up.
And will allow you to remarry, under the circumstances your husband perishes. You know, where you, because the Lord knows a woman needs a man. So.
And why is adultery really not a big thing in the Eastern world? It's because of the government.
Yeah.
They enforce the law. Over here, the shit is rampant because the law is slack.
Yeah.
So they're not afraid to just sleep around and break their union. These women they have no fear on this side. But take them over there where they see examples of women being they're making examples out of adulterous whores. They'll lose that courage real quick.
Because a lot of women over there, they said it. Didn't you say they show any kind of flesh? Shit, them men go crazy. And if you don't have a man to protect you, you how can I say this? You great bait. You know what I mean?
Which means you can be, just to say it this way, you can be taken by force.
Easy.
And be treated, people do whatever they want.
Like group grape type of shit. Not having a proper head. Let me read this real quick, not to get off topic, but I just read this on USA Today. It says massive emergency alert test scheduled to hit your phone on Wednesday. So, y'all brothers already knew that, but just to you see what this devil's doing. You see while Jake is sleeping, bullshitting. They doing this for a reason. Could be in the near future, could be next year, but they putting this shit. Yeah, for something for sure. Yeah.
And if you don't have somebody to break these things down to, and these things are coming, what do they do? If the blind lead the blind, if you follow somebody that don't know, you'll fall to the ditch. Or if you just wander in the rope that noonday, you fall to the ditch. I was looking for that particular verse. We talked about it, but I'm looking for that.
I think it's either in that same. You in Wisdom of Solomon 7 or 6?
I got both chapters.
I think it's either Wisdom of Solomon 6, around like the 20-something verse, or it's in Sirach 10. Yeah, I did read it. I think it's in Sirach 10.
Yeah, I got it. Read it? Yeah. All right.
Excuse me.
Ecclesiasticus 10 and 1. A wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered.
Well ordered.
This talks about something like that in this chapter, but that's the verse of that phrase.
Was that Sirachim, right?
Meaning you have a well-ordered, single mind of the people. That government means mind control, but you have it in a righteous way, and people are thinking towards righteousness. Their actions are geared towards righteousness. Everything starts to fall in place and in order as the Most High created. That's what is going to be in the kingdom of heaven. Unlike this devil, got everybody moving towards wickedness and thinking wickedly that they can't, nothing ever works out.
I was also reading the GNT. A wise ruler will educate his people, and his government will be orderly. All the officials and all the citizens will be like their ruler.
Could you grab at the top of the 6th chapter in that GNT?
This is Sirach 6 and 1. Oh, excuse me, wisdom. You said 6 and 1? So then, your kings, your rulers, the world over, listen to what I say and learn from it. You govern many lands and are proud that so many people are under your rule. But this authority has been given you, has been given to you by the Lord Most High. He will examine what you have done and what you plan to do. You rule on behalf of the Most High and His kingdom, and if you do not govern justly, if you do not uphold the law, if you do not live according to the Most High's will, you will suffer sudden and terrible punishments. Judgment is especially severe on those in power.
Right, we were talking about that earlier. And so that goes to what you were saying. You gotta have that righteous mind. When the righteous are in authority, the people
mourn.
rejoice. Yeah. The wicked bears the rule, the people mourn. So it's the same type of mentality. If you start with righteousness as the way that you're going to rule, and proper judgments are going out, which we know that they're written in the scriptures. From that mind state, everybody on the level should be there.
Yep.
And then everything should just work out in peace and harmony the way that the hell we want to work.
I'll read 6. It says, common people may be mercifully forgiven for their wrongs. And that's talking about the Israelites, the elect. But those in power will face a severe judgment. And we clearly, through a process of elimination, who's in power? You know?
Even when it says, talking about, take that, what is it? Two scriptures like this.
What?
Much given is much required, but it says,
Ecclesiastes 1?
the other one I was thinking.
Oh,
That's in Esau, but it's in
Luke,
Luke.
okay.
Right,
Yeah.
But there were two thoughts that came. The other thought was
That what much is given as much required.
Required.
Talking about the Lord's servants.
Mm-hmm.
right. No, yeah, right. So those that it was better that you had not known of the kingdom and never tasted the glory of it, versus you beat with many stripes.
That's
two more scriptures.
That's what I'm saying.
I see what you're saying.
Brothers understand what I'm trying to get out there.
Is that in Luke, or is that?
When he gives it to you,
Yeah.
you need this to move forward and prosper with it. But when you treat it like it ain't nothing, he beats you even harder because more was given unto you. Okay? But that's why it's going to be handed so much into the hands of the elect, going to the kingdom of heaven, to be the progenitors of the righteousness that's coming.
And the Most High, His judgments are always just, because, like, when the other rulers before this empire was ruling, they didn't really ruin the earth like that. They didn't destroy the earth.
Yeah.
So they got judgments that warrant, what they got.
Yeah.
But Esau, he destroying the whole earth.
Yeah.
So what is the Lord going to do? He's going to destroy your power source from off the earth. Mm-hmm. He's going to get rid of America.
Yeah.
Because America has been responsible, being at the height of its power, and using its power to actually destroy everything. Right. So why not destroy and level this place?
It's an abuse of power.
It's the root of the problem in the earth. You know?
did away with the Levites because they were abusing the power that they were using. And with that direct line, with that only that tribe, and opened it up after the order of Melchizedek. Okay, so man won't be able to be manipulated that way in the kingdom of heaven because of the second coming.
Right.
You understand? And that's where that government will begin at the Israelites, teaching to the heathen to run the whole earth in righteousness.
Yep.
That's why there's going to be a government, a Masharah, all right? That's, you know, like it tells you in Isaiah the 2nd chapter. All nations are going to have to flow to this particular government.
Yeah.
This is going to be the government that's going to rule, and it's going to be well ordered. It's going to be well ordered and structured.
We don't want the money just to have it. We don't hold on. This is purposeful.
We want the welfare of the earth.
Right.
We want the best, what's best for our earth, our planet.
Yeah, you ain't gonna have no infighting, you know, in the government, your house shot. You ain't gonna have no, we gotta pass a bill, you know, to keep the government open. You know, and then there's infighting and shit. You know, it ain't gonna be like that in the kingdom.
Yeah.
You know?
And the
righteous mind is gonna be in effect.
and the elect care about the earth and about its well-being because they were the ones that helped, build the earth with Yahweh Shai. They had the blueprints to do the mountains and the rivers and, how they are. He set it all up.
That's that Genesis 1:1.
Yeah. Christian want to break down the Bible and they can't understand the first verse. They're going to tell you about the scriptures, but let's break this down. Let's start from the beginning. It's fucked up because the first book they can't break down and the last book. And they fuck up all in between too.
Because they lack the understanding of the word.
Yeah.
Michael, over at the top. And it reads, but in the last days it shall come to pass that the mountain of the house of the Lord, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, shall be established in the top of the mountains, and it shall be exalted above the hills, and people shall flow unto it. And many nations shall come and say, come and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, and to the house of the power of Jacob, and he will teach us of his ways.
Ain't nobody going to them small hats to learn his ways. They're the upholding of this wicked government. This mountain that's getting ready to be a burnt mountain. Oh, it's about to become a burnt mountain.
It says that he will teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For the law shall go forth of Zion, and the word of the Lord, Yahweh, from Jerusalem.
Yeah, we're gonna have to re-educate the earth.
Yeah.
Because they got so bugged out off of that Babylonian line, they need to be re-educated. No, marriage is between a male and a female.
Yeah.
That's marriage.
Don't eat that.
Hey.
Don't eat that. That belongs in the sea. Don't eat this. This is meant to be between the earth. Don't touch that.
And the Most High made it easy because we don't have to educate our own people. It's like they're gonna be. That'd be hard too. Like, damn, yeah, deal with Jake. Yeah.
Hey, how many Jakes? We have to teach the 2/3 once we got the power.
Oh man, that'd be like doing this all over again.
That'd be another question.
Yeah, that'd be them.
Yeah, so you're gonna make us rid of all of that. Okay, but when it comes to starting fresh, you gotta build it with righteousness from the foundation up.
We're gonna have it built up, but we also gonna be re-educating them too. Because, yeah, we're gonna have all this built up, but how are we gonna be? How is it gonna be governed? How are we gonna rule over these lands and the fresh water and the trees and the animals? We're gonna need that. We're gonna have that breath of life to be able to teach them.
The blueprint. We have the blueprint now. It just has to be in us, and then, like your brother said, enforced to the other nations.
First, they gotta get